everyone, so I'm back and today I'm going to do a reading on one of my favorite artists, Aaliyah, the late and great Aaliyah. Um, Her death never set right with me. And although it never set right with me, death happens every day. It's the one thing that we know is going to happen once we're born, right? But the thing about it is, I've been listening to a lot of these blogs and just going over the story, and I don't know why, but her energy has been with me for some time now. So it was some questions that I wanted to find out, just wanted to ask, and try to see what answers I get to it. One, with R. Kelly on trial right now, her music dropping, her uncle. I wanted to talk about what really happened, what didn't we know? Now, the first thing I want to ask is, were they in love? Were they in love, or was Aaliyah a part of his cult back then? Because R. Kelly has been this way for a very, very long time, you guys. And what a lot of people forget is, they're from Detroit. Detroit is one scary state to raise your kids in. It's a scary place to live in. Chicago, Detroit, those northern areas up there, reason being is because they are connected to the mob. It's always been dangerous. It's always been, oh goodness, okay, talking to me already. But like I was saying, you guys, sorry about that. It's always been dangerous, and it's always been a place where people had to make crazy sacrifices just to survive, okay? Especially back then. If you remember the story, I don't know if you guys remember, but Kenneka Jenkins, how she was killed, how they always are, certain people went missing, organ donors, stuff like that. Those crazy stories that you hear out there, it's not a lie, it's the truth. It's the truth, okay? So, let's just get the energy. Whew. Tell me something about Aaliyah, R. Kelly, this situation. Now, you guys, the first thing that comes to mind, okay? I am a person who is into numerology. I am also into astrology. The numerology helps me. Wow, okay, the story just stopped. Alright, numerology helps me with knowing who I'm talking about in the readings, okay? I hope you guys understand what I'm saying. Now, Aaliyah she was a Capricorn, just as R. Kelly is a Capricorn, okay? R. Kelly's birthday is the number 8. His number in numerology, 8, he's a very, very masculine individual. He's very strong, he's powerful, and there was really nothing that they could have done to him back then. Not a single thing. He had too much power. Unfortunately, what I see in this situation is we didn't have social media back then, so as hard as we are on him now, because we see everything, there's no way in the world they could have proven that to us, his fans, not back then, okay? So remember the number 8 and how powerful he was back then. He's just now, R. Kelly recently lost his power, alright? Speaking of R. Kelly, what I believe is going to happen, but we'll see, if the judge, because I don't believe the judge is, whoever is on his case, I have R. Kelly going away for they're going to sentence him at least 8 to 10 years. I see 9, 10. 8 to 10 years they're going to sentence him, alright? What I also see is, yes, they did get married. It was real. Aaliyah is the number 7. She is January 16. Number 7 is luck, and here's the star card. This is the star. She was the star. All of this is surrounded around her. Aaliyah did get pregnant. She did become pregnant, you guys. She was, okay? But what I do see what I also see is she wasn't anything further than 6 to 7 weeks. she did get rid of it. They did not go forward with that, which we know. So all these crazy rumors about her having a baby out here, it is a lie. They did not go forward with it. Exactly. I don't see her being over 9 weeks. She wasn't any further than 9 weeks, okay? Sorry, it's just hitting me at once, you guys, so kind of follow along, alright? This one is a deep one. This is a deep one. Alright, make it clear. Aaliyah didn't want to walk away from R. Kelly. No, she didn't. She didn't want to walk away from him. Although this was a very toxic situation, this was not supposed to happen. R. Kelly, although, is a freaking monster, okay? Yes, he is a monster. Oh my gosh. All he think with is that other head. Okay? The other head. He has so many options. Crazy part is, another thing that I'm seeing too. Oh, goodness. She was in on it. Young Love. She was in on it. Now I can tell you what is a damn lie. What was a lie. Her parents saying that they were in that studio with her all the time. No, they weren't. No, they were not. That is a lie. No, they were not. Oh no. Aaliyah's mama has some secrets, honey. Yep. That's exactly what I thought. She got some secrets. There was somebody trying to protect Aaliyah as well, her dad. If y'all don't know, her father is very well a Capricorn. Her father is a Capricorn too. Her father tried to protect her from this situation. It was her dad trying to protect her, not the mother. The mother was an ass. By all means, they were going to make it. Her father is also a Capricorn. Her mom is a Scorpio. And they both, numerology is the number 1. They are some very strong-minded individuals as well. Extremely, yes, extremely dominant. But you know what? Their relationship went to shit because of lies. Their marriage was, oh no. Their marriage was horrible. Horrible. Yeah, it was bad. My accent, sorry you guys. Their relationship was horrible. I'm gonna figure out why. Tell me why. Infidelity led to heartbreak on her dad's part. It was the mother. The mom became all about money. They were never able to heal this situation, okay? The mother was all about money, greed, selfish. Okay, so what I'm also getting is the mother had a thing for Mr. R. Kelly. So this rumor about R. Kelly being involved with Aaliyah's mom, let me see if it's true. Yep, they sure did have something they weren't supposed to have. This is where shit went wrong, okay? These cards are flying out, you guys. Let me tell you when things went wrong. R. Kelly made Aaliyah's mom feel sexy and then he took it right back. One of those build you up to break you down. He made her feel good and then took it right back. Reason being, somebody with the name of baby girl started growing up. See, at first R. Kelly looked at, and get this right, R. Kelly is not into 9-year-old kids, okay? He is not into 10-year-olds. He's into teenage girls developing into women. He's known this family about 6 years prior. And also remind you, Aaliyah's uncle is in the industry. Gladys Knight, her connects. This family is very well known. They deeply connected. They were. So he has known this family for some time. Yes, he has. I mean, yeah, I keep saying 6. About a good 6 years. Aaliyah was a baby. She was a baby. Tell me something else about the situation. The truth came out. I wish you guys could see these cards. The truth came out. You see a man waiting. He was waiting King of Pentacles. He was waiting. He was waiting on her to grow and develop. He already knew what he was going to do. He was waiting. This is some thick shit. Alright? Oh, goodness. He was waiting. He was waiting. But he hit it. Yeah, he hit it. He hit it. He hit it. They got that Scorpio energy. See, he didn't want, if R. Kelly wanted Aaliyah's mom to leave her dad, she would have. She would have. But see, he wasn't into her. He was into her daughter. That's when shit started getting crazy. Because this is where the protection was supposed to come in, and this is where it stopped. This is where it stopped. I'm going to tell you why it stopped, too. You guys, the crazy part about it is, although they kept saying mentor, although her and R. Kelly pursued something and they went forward with this relationship, what's crazy is how I know the parents weren't around, like they say, is because R. Kelly is coming up as a dad. Aaliyah, yeah. She was so into this man. She was up under him all the time. She looked up to him. She was protected by him. Wasn't anyone looking out for Aaliyah? Not at all. She was the breadwinner. She had to do what he said. Had to do what he said. She was young, and she didn't know anything about the industry. She just had talent. And she was a star. He's seen that. He fell in love with her talent, you guys. He fell in love with her talent. She looked at him as a lover, but she also looked at him as a father role as well. That's that controlling energy that he has. He's very bossed up, and they're both Capricorns. She reminded her of her dad. But not in a nasty way, you guys. Yeah, she was willing. What's not being said, and I don't believe it will be said, but this is so similar to Selena's reading. Aaliyah never felt confident. She never felt as beautiful as she would. How we seen her, how we perceived her, how we were biggest fans. We loved her. She was so pretty to this day. She's still the most beautiful one. After she went through all of this, after that abortion, because she didn't miscarry. It was a decision. After that abortion, after the fights in the courts, after that abortion, after the betrayal, that breakup, finding out how crazy he was, Aaliyah was drained, okay, you guys? Remind you, she was still a baby. She was 22. She felt as if she had no control. She couldn't tame him. She had no control. And when he didn't take a risk on her, when they broke up and left, she waited for him too. She waited. She didn't want to walk away. Now, I ain't going to tell y'all what I see. Yes, I am. She was addicted. That was the truth right there to that dick. She was addicted to the sex heavy. That shit was on another level. Yeah, she was addicted. But she wanted that happy home with him. And when it didn't happen, she was tore up. You guys should see how these cards are coming out. When this relationship ended, Aaliyah didn't want to be with anybody for a while. Anyone for a while. That's why that next relationship didn't happen until later. Yeah. So what we don't see is, which is normal for women, because, I don't look at celebrities as celebrities. I'm thinking of Aaliyah as a 22-year-old girl, as the 15-year-old girl who's dressing baggy clothes with R. Kelly, as a 22-year-old young woman. 22 is so young woman who was with Dame Dash, the bad boy of Rockefeller. You know what I mean? I'm just looking at it like that. She has never experienced love, unconditional love, without, yeah. Every time somebody loved her is with conditions. Here's her mama. Her mom was pissed off, okay? Pissed off that R. Kelly moved forward with her daughter. Her mom was so goddamn mad, y'all. And here's the thing. That Scorpio energy, this is exactly what I'm saying. She held back on her daughter. That's why she don't speak on this shit now. She held back. She held back. She didn't do what she was supposed to do as far as protecting her. See, Aaliyah and her mom's relationship, let me see if they tell me. Tell me about Aaliyah's and her mom relationship. Aaliyah and her mother relationship. Yeah, they were in a really rocky place. Aaliyah and her mom. And I'm going to tell you why. Because mothers do this to their daughters all the time. When they grow up and they develop and they become that pretty girl. So here's the thing. Aaliyah's mother was jealous of her. Was envious because she wasn't chosen. That's the reason. She was envious because R. Kelly chose Aaliyah and everything had happened. But see, the thing about a woman being scorned and also you're not supposed to be doing this because you're married, and then on top of being mad at your daughter, this the crazy part, y'all. How about this? Let me just make sure because I know it's going to clarify. How about, give me some clarity. I want to know I'm going in the right direction, because that's what the fuck I thought. Aaliyah didn't even know. Her mother was envious of her fucking around with R. Kelly, and Aaliyah didn't even know of the relationship between the mother and R. Kelly. That's how young she was. In the future, if Aaliyah was still alive, she would have been 10 times bigger than R. Kelly. That brought him some insecurities. He didn't feel as confident around her as she started to grow, the older she got, after their relationship broken up. That's some sick shit. I knew it for a fact. I knew it. But she was absolutely heartbroken. She was heartbroken. She trusted R. Kelly with everything in her body. But I guess she decided to stop fighting and just walk away from it. Men drove Aaliyah crazy. All of these men in her life, all of this masculine energy, none of them were in the upright. Yeah. But let me tell you, once she got away from R. Kelly, that's when Aaliyah became the hot girl, the pretty girl. Because remind you, she was a tomboy. Remember? She was cute. But this is when she became gorgeous. She went from being a baby to this damn Queen of Wands, honey, and couldn't nobody tell her nothing. But she wasn't interested in these options. See, it's a water sign out here, okay? Y'all, somebody helped her heal. But see, when I'm going with this, it's going to fuck people's heads up, and I don't want to hear no crazy backlash. Yeah, I really believe Aaliyah fell in love with a woman. A woman. It was a woman who helped her heal. It was a woman who loved her. It wasn't her mama, though. That's the thing. It's a water sign woman who Aaliyah fell in love with. And a water sign man. A water sign, but it damn sure could be Timberland and Missy. But how this is coming across, y'all, for real, they protected her. They protected her. If it's Missy that I'm talking about, because I see this water sign woman, I have the chariot. Missy is a Cancer, okay? But Missy was heavily overprotective of Aaliyah. Wasn't no questions. It wasn't nothing that they wasn't going to do for Aaliyah. Overprotective, yeah. Aaliyah was in love with Missy, or they were in love with each other. I want to say it's sisterly love, but it's a secret. It's a secret. It's coming out, but it's not coming out. I just seen something that made me say, yeah, it was a secret. It wasn't coming out. She was in love. All this water, and she was in love with a woman. I don't even think Aaliyah liked men. And I'm not surprised, shit. She didn't want to nurture all these men in the reverse. And everything is positive, keep pointing towards this woman. But all the secrets around it. She loved Missy. Yeah, I remember, it's crazy because I'm now just saying remembering an interview when she was with Brad, when she was with Missy. Like, I mean, it's some things, you guys, I know it sound far-fetched, but this shit don't sound that crazy because they're lesbians. You know what I mean? They've been gay. And the thing about it is, there's nothing wrong with that. But we don't know, we didn't have social media back then, so we really don't know what was happening and, you know, what was and wasn't. We couldn't see it. Alright? Emphasis on. Tell me about Aaliyah's uncle. Is this for money? He was in confusion on if he should allow this to be released, her music. Because I believe if this trial wasn't going on, like the family has been saying, let sleeping dogs lie. You know what I mean? Just let her rest in peace. Just leave it alone. He could have been low on money too. This very well could have been for money. Now, and he got tired of fighting. You could tell he was fighting with the family because if you guys haven't been keeping up, you know, the family keeps saying that none of these profits are going to them. Well, I think it's pretty fucking selfish because as a celebrity, as fans, we can't even hear her stuff. You know, we can't listen to her music until they release it. So I'm glad her uncle did it, but what were his intentions? It looked like he was low on money, but I don't see anything spiteful coming out of his end. Like, he isn't broke. He isn't broke at all. He isn't broke. He's going to gain a lot of money from this. No, that's a lot. I mean, not a lot. That's the truth. He's going to gain a lot of money from this. But I see the uncle trying to make peace offerings with the family, but I don't see that damn Scorpio, that mama. But as I can see, it took him time. It took him years. Yeah, no, seriously, it took him 10 plus. She's been gone for a while. It took him 10 plus years to make this happen. Yeah, 10 plus years, at least. Yeah, they lost money. Her mother wasn't having it. Tell me about Aaliyah's brother. He's trying to heal from this situation. Oh, that poor baby. He's just trying to live his life. He's trying to live his life the best way he can. He's still not over it. He still isn't over it. He's trying to live life the best way he can. And if I'm not mistaken, I ain't gonna go there. Never mind. He don't want any parts of it. Rashad, her brother, Rashid, whatever his name is, he doesn't want any parts of it. He doesn't want to entertain it. He's like, just leave me out of it. He tries to get far, far, far away from the family as he can. Once she died, it was just a shit storm. He has no desire, no interest in any of the money. He doesn't want... That family went crazy once Aaliyah died. Yeah, when she left here, they went crazy. He's finding victory and just in controlling himself, taming his own emotions. That's why we don't see him. We don't see him. We don't see the mama off of guilt, and we damn sure not gonna see the father because he's gone. But, you know, we don't see the mama off of guilt. Because let me tell y'all something, too. All these stories about R. Kelly, he one thing, but he damn sure paid them people to kill their kids, okay? And an agreement is an agreement. I'm not saying what he did is right, but Yeah, he paid them. He paid them. Don't sit up here and lie to me because I have a child. Baby, it's no way in the world I'm leaving her in the studio with him. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? Shit. Mm-mm. And let me tell you, if somebody did your daughter dirty, as a parent, if someone do your child dirty, you're going to be on that trial. I'm surprised the little mama not testifying against his ass now from back in the day. That's because she don't want her dirt to come out. Absolutely. Once that money, this is exactly what it's saying. This is exactly what happens with R. Kelly in every situation. Once R. Kelly stopped paying them, all the truth come out. As long as everybody isn't living a Vila Loca, R. Kelly the best man on earth. He tired of the shit too, but I mean, that don't got nothing to do with him being a creep. But it isn't fair, because they do get paid. That's why that last girl was so hard to break free from his ass. She knew what was going on. Them parents couldn't live with that guilt. That's what happened. Out here talking about her crazy ass gonna be a singer. Of course they're still heartbroken over the situation. Of course they are. Anything else I need to know about Aaliyah? The family is losing money. The only person who's going to gain is this uncle. He's selfish as shit after everything they put him through in 10 years, trying to get him to, release the music and have income coming in. He's holding on to everything. You can see that. I definitely see that. Yeah. This family situation is bad. There's no love here. Yeah. You guys, golly. He's definitely going to jail. R. Kelly is going to get served. I'm saying 10. I keep saying 9 or 10. I'm saying 10. I see 10 years. Alright, I'm going to pull out this deck real quick. Call it a day. Tell me something about Aaliyah. Speak to me. Aaliyah. R. Kelly, how she felt? The You Own Me card came out. Of course. And everybody knew. They knew. But let me tell you something. What they're not saying is she was in love. My addiction. She was addicted to this man, and it was nothing. Y'all know how it is when you be young. You have young love. You're trying to keep your kids from these crazy ass men and people out here, and they just, but I love him. Aaliyah was in love like hell with R. Kelly. In love. One more card for this reading, you guys, to help me clarify it. The letting go card. Yeah. She was forced to. She was a fool for that man. She loved him. And when they ended, baby, she wanted him right there. Aaliyah went to the moon for him. She loved that man. She loved R. Kelly. She loved R. Kelly. R. Kelly, not so much. She loved R. Kelly. In her eyes, he was saving her. He had gave her dream. She loved that man. And if y'all don't understand that, then get the hell off my page, because what the hell are we talking about? There's some real shit right here. She loved him. Again, your love is my drug. She would have done anything for him, food for him. She wore the baggy clothes. They matched when they dressed. She loved him. But the shit he made her do. Oh my goodness. Baby, mm-mm. The shit he made her do sexually. Let me tell y'all, cause R. Kelly must be into some fucked up shit. I mean, shit that's just... See, you guys, he wasn't attracted to her in the beginning. He was not. He wasn't. Y'all, I don't care what no one says. He wasn't attracted to this girl in the beginning. She clung on to him. Cut it out. I wouldn't be surprised if... Oh, man, y'all. Sometimes you just gotta take the role away, the title away from the person and just read the cards. Let me tell y'all something. You mean to tell me you're around this man all the time with all these women, all these girls, different ages, they all love him. He's the biggest celebrity. He make your dreams come true. He pay you. You're a superstar now because of him. Y'all think for 1 minute she fell in love with this man? Yeah, okay. He was her addiction, baby. She loved him. She wasn't trying to go anywhere. This is exactly what it's saying. She wasn't trying to go anywhere. They forced her to. They forced her to. She wasn't happy for a long time. Exactly. The card that just came out. Take a closer look. Take a closer look. And yes, they were very young. They were extremely young. But I know girls now, even back then, baby, messing with older men, they were in love. But after she got done with R. Kelly and all that shit that they put her through, the abortion and everything that she went through at about 16, not 60, 16, Aaliyah was not into men anymore. She could give a damn about them. And let me tell you why. She never knew what, she loved him, like I said. She never knew what unconditional love was. She wasn't alive that long to know that. She knew what puppy love was. She experienced that. Once this relationship with R. Kelly ended, and she recovered, nobody could offer her anything. It was just about her money. She stood her ground on that too. And I'm getting right to it because I know y'all about to ask me some damn questions about Dame Dash. I'm getting to it right now. Dame ain't help her heal. That's a lie. Dame didn't help her heal. Aaliyah was lying. She was dealing with it. Come on, tell me the story. Don't stop now. She was dealing with it. It was a water sign woman, a Cancer. I'm gonna go with Missy Elliott. Aaliyah felt protected. What she wanted the most in life, from what I'm saying in this reading, was protection. She fell in love with the ones who protected her. That's a Capricorn woman for you. That's a Capricorn woman for you. All these wands remind me of the penis. A lot of offers, it burdened her. The male card in reverse, Aaliyah was not into men. No, she wasn't. She was mean as shit when it came to love, too. Not mean as in, I don't want, you know how it is when she get heartbroken, you bitter, and you like, I don't want to deal with none of that. She was 22, trying to experience. Like, say what you want. Tell me about Aaliyah, he got my same-sex card. Exactly. I believe it was Missy Elliott, you guys, but I'm going to leave it alone. The girl was gay. They just couldn't say anything about it. Of course they couldn't, not her. Alright, so just for kicks and giggles and shit, if she was still alive, how big would she be? Give me the signs. If she was still alive, how big would she be? Oh, goodness. I try to answer every one question before y'all ask me all these questions in my DM and flood them. If she was alive, between her and Beyonce, how big would she be? Aaliyah walked away from the music industry. I don't even see her she would have never competed with Beyonce. She would have had kids. She would have gotten pregnant. What else? Yeah, she would have went a different direction. Her passion for music would have died. Remember, she was getting into movies and stuff. You guys, yeah, her passion and her love would have died for this industry. Because it's so dark. Who wouldn't? People now, look at people now. They all going crazy, jumping off roofs and shit. You know, of course. Her passion for this, because that competition, all that competing, she wasn't here for it. She wouldn't have done it. Wouldn't have done it. So many snakes in the industry. Yeah, she would have lost it. Her passion for it.